Hello and welcome back, all my Dragon Ball theorists. I definitely wanted to get this video out a week ago, but you know, why not release it right before the next chapter that is coming out in 2 days, which should be extremely exciting as we are heading into what appears to be the end game. To steal a line from Marvel, it just feels that way, as the entire arc has been a long ride of twists and turns, and I do think we have a lot more in store as we enter this last stage of the arc with a few surprises left as well. A while ago, in many other videos, I said this arc could go into next year, and the reason for that is there are just so many chess pieces on the table that I don't see this quick ending to the saga here on Earth where the Z Fighters, Goku, and Vegeta pull off a quick miraculous win. Especially after last chapter where Moro took a big step in his plan to make sure he is the ruler of the universe for all eternity. Except what truly is Moro's plan? Is that it? Just to be able to go from planet to planet to dine on rich energy sources forever? I believe Moro is a lot more complex than that, and this magical villain who has existed for millions of years likely has a big grudge and true end goal to see through. Now, to talk about some of those chess pieces on the table I mentioned earlier, first we have Beerus back on his homeworld with Merus and Whis. Beerus is acting like he doesn't care as Whis and Merus watch the fate of Earth being decided, but you know deep down there has to be more going on in his head. He tells Whis that we must eat, and just like that, Merus is left hung out to dry, concerned about the fate of all life in Universe 7. Whis is teaching the young angel the morals and laws of their existence. The birth and death of planets is simply a part of the great and long cycle of the universe. Excessive meddling on our part would affect the natural flow of these matters, which is not necessarily a good thing. I think this next part is important. What's more, only the likes of Lord Beerus and the Lord of Lords can decide such things. It is not for us angels to intervene. Why is this important? Well, Whis is about to make Beerus a tasty meal, and Earth has the best food in the universe. I can see a situation where Beerus wants delicious food, and he is reminded by Whis that Earth has the food he wants. Perhaps even Merus will chime in and suggest to Beerus that if he lets Moro destroy Earth, he won't be able to eat its food anymore, since only Lord Beerus and the Lord of Lords can decide such things. If Beerus wants to go to Earth for food and decides to destroy Moro, he is allowed as a god of destruction. Since this arc has dived more into the god and angel hierarchy and their inner workings with the Grand Priest placing an angel in training in Universe 7, I can see as the arc progresses that we indeed do get more involvement from them into the story. Before that happens though, we are left with the current situation on Earth where last chapter Vegeta had Moro defeated with his new technique of spirit fission, except Moro always is prepared for every situation and uses his magic in a total surprise move to literally devour 7-3. We knew that Moro had plans for 7-3 because there would come a time where he needed his powers again. We just didn't know it would be by eating him and absorbing a backup of his magical powers along with all of 7-3's copy abilities. This kind of reminds me of Vegeta against Semi-Perfect Cell, where he easily defeated him, but then Cell absorbed Android 18 to reach his perfect form. Main difference here is Vegeta wasn't trying to let Moro escape to transform. He definitely wanted to end the fight as Vegeta is trying to pay back for all the wrongdoings he had done in his early life as part of Frieza's army. There could be no better ending to this arc than Vegeta getting the win over Moro since he has surpassed Goku, except Moro isn't having it in this new form that shocked us all. I know there is a healthy amount of people that don't like the design of this new form, and it's hard to disagree. I would have liked for Moro to keep more of his original look in his face since he was such a unique character design. But with that said, the reason Moro formed an alliance with these convicts in the Galactic Prison is because he knew that he could use them as pawns and that 7-3's abilities would be critical in his final plan. Moro doesn't need much more to be feared since he is already nigh immortal, can survive in space, has his magic, and can absorb life force to reach insane power. However, adding in 7-3's copy abilities will allow Moro to do things he never could before, which is why he was so vital to his plan. If Moro copies instant transmission, he doesn't have to travel in a ship from planet to planet and can instantly arrive somewhere, although there are limits to instant transmission like having to actually been on the planet before. Which leads me to Moro's grudge that he has with the Lord of Lords who placed him in prison for 10 million years and now is resting inside of Buu. If Moro can copy Vegeta's spirit fission technique, assuming that this copy ability has no limits, it could have limits. However, if he does copy this, he could separate the Lord of Lords from Buu. I see Moro as an individual that would love to get revenge on the Grand Supreme Kai, but before doing so, copy his Kai Kai teleport ability, With this, you can travel anywhere in the universe or even outside of the universe, like the homeworld of the Kais. The divine homeworld of the Kais that is rich in creation energy would make the finest meal and also finish his revenge on them, leaving him as the supreme ruler of the universe. So for this to happen, that would mean that the Z fighters, Goku and Vegeta, will lose on Earth. Something that is possible with how powerful Moro is and having his new abilities. Hard to imagine as powerful as Goku and Vegeta are now and all the training they have done, they would fail in saving Earth. However, it has happened before when Kid Buu destroyed Earth with their sons on it in order to progress the story. Which I do find it odd that the Supreme Kai and Old Kai haven't been seen at all this entire arc despite Moro rampaging throughout the universe. Maybe they are watching as we speak and too fearful to do anything because they know it's helpless. Maybe Shin will come in and save all of them before Moro destroys Earth, like what happened in the Buu arc. Although if Moro learns the ability to teleport anywhere, their escape will be short-lived. There are a lot of directions they can take this arc, and it depends on how long they want to continue it. Maybe we end up with Goku and Vegeta back on the Kai homeworld working together to stop Moro there. If Beerus doesn't get involved to stop Moro from destroying Earth because of its tasty food, I can see Beerus having no choice but to stop Moro if his final plans is the destruction of the Kais, since the Supreme Kai and Beerus share a lifelink. He isn't going to just knowingly let Moro wipe him out of existence. Since Moro did transform, I can just see things getting much worse in the upcoming chapters before they get better, which is why I can see the Kais or Beerus getting involved eventually if things get completely out of hand. I definitely wouldn't mind seeing Beerus seriously fight Moro because his existence is threatened. It is something fans have been waiting for since the Battle of the Gods, where we get to see Beerus go all out. If this doesn't happen, I do hope we get something similar to a team effort of Goku and Vegeta defeating Moro like they did to Kid Buu. Except maybe Vegeta gets the final attack this time. With that said, tell me what you think of Moro's new form and what is his final plan. Does he want to get revenge on the Kais and devour their homeworld? Do you think Beerus will get involved? I always love to hear your thoughts and theories in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to share it and smash that like button. Also, please subscribe to support the channel and turn on that notification bell to keep those theories coming.